What if I told you that the way someone treats their birthday can reveal their deepest psychological patterns? That ignoring your birthday might actually be a sign of something far more profound than you think. While some people count down the days, plan elaborate parties, and flood social media with celebration posts, others wake up on their birthday and go about their routine as if nothing special happened. No cake, no gathering, not even a special dinner. Just another ordinary day in an ordinary week. But here's what most people miss. This isn't random behavior. Behind every person who treats their birthday like nothing lies a fascinating psychological story. And by the end of this, you might finally understand why you or someone you know does exactly this. The answer might shake everything you thought you knew about birthdays and what they really mean. Let's start with the most heartbreaking truth. Some people don't celebrate because deep down, they never felt truly celebrated. Think about this for a moment. Imagine being a child, excited about your special day, only to watch everyone around you forget. Your friends are busy. Your family barely acknowledges it. Maybe you tried throwing something together once, sent out invitations, prepared everything, and then sat there watching the clock as almost nobody showed up. That kind of disappointment doesn't just fade away. Your brain, brilliant and protective as it is, learns to shield you from future pain. Psychologists have a name for this: learned helplessness. It's a psychological adaptation where repeated disappointments train your mind to stop expecting joy altogether. So the birthday becomes meaningless, not because these people are cold or uncaring, but because caring became too dangerous. The brain basically says, if we don't expect anything, we can't be hurt. It's survival, not indifference. Now, let's talk about the second group, and this one hits differently in our modern world. These are the people drowning in responsibilities. Work deadlines pile up, academic pressures mount, family needs demand attention, personal obligations multiply. And somewhere in all that chaos, their birthday arrives and disappears before they even register it. This isn't about forgetting in the traditional sense. This is what scientists call time blindness, a state where your cognitive load becomes so overwhelming that special occasions lose their significance. When your brain is constantly juggling 10 different priorities, a birthday just becomes another item that gets buried under everything else. For these individuals, the birthday isn't actively ignored or rejected. It's simply suffocated by the weight of modern existence. They're not choosing to skip celebration. They're being robbed of the mental space to even consider it. And then we arrive at perhaps the most intriguing category of all. People who know perfectly well it's their birthday and consciously choose not to make it a big deal. This isn't loneliness. This isn't depression. This isn't even about being too busy. This is something far more powerful: emotional independence. Here's where the psychology gets really interesting. Studies consistently show that people who tie their self-worth to external validation, things like parties, gifts, social media likes, public recognition, tend to have less stable emotional foundations. Their happiness depends on others showing up, literally and figuratively. But those who cultivate internal validation, they don't need a calendar date to feel worthy or alive. They've internalized something most people spend their whole lives searching for: the understanding that their value does not depend on external celebration. This connects directly to self-determination theory, one of the most well-researched frameworks in psychology. It suggests that true fulfillment comes from 3 internal sources: autonomy, the freedom to direct your own life; competence, feeling capable and effective; and relatedness, meaningful connections that aren't dependent on performative celebrations. For this group, maturity means recognizing a powerful truth. I don't need others to validate my existence with candles and songs. I don't require annual proof of my importance. I've already established my worth, and it exists independent of anyone else's acknowledgement. Here's what makes this even more fascinating. This mindset rarely stops at birthdays. People who treat their birthday as unremarkable often carry this same philosophy throughout their entire lives. They don't crave spotlights. They don't fish for compliments. They don't need constant recognition or validation from their social circles. They've cultivated something rare in our attention-hungry world: quiet contentment. Does this mean they never experience loneliness? Absolutely not. They're human beings with the same emotional needs as everyone else. But they've trained themselves to find meaning in the everyday rather than waiting for one special day each year to feel alive. They celebrate small victories daily. They find joy in ordinary moments. They don't need grand gestures because they've learned that true happiness doesn't come in annual packages. It's woven into the fabric of daily existence. What your birthday behavior reveals about you. So whether you throw extravagant parties or let your birthday pass unnoticed, both patterns reveal something profound about your psychological makeup. For some, it's about unhealed wounds and protective mechanisms. For others, it's about drowning in life's demands and losing touch with celebration altogether. And for many, it's about reaching a level of emotional maturity where external validation simply isn't necessary anymore. The real question worth asking yourself is this: do you need the celebration to feel valued, or have you discovered how to celebrate yourself from within? Neither answer is wrong, but understanding which one describes you can unlock profound insights into how you move through the world, how you relate to others, and what you truly need to feel fulfilled. If this perspective shifted something in how you think about birthdays and what they represent, imagine what else you might discover about human psychology. There are patterns everywhere in how we love, how we avoid, how we connect, and how we protect ourselves. The psychology that actually explains who you are and why you do what you do, that's what we explore here. If that resonates with you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. And if you're ready to go deeper, to have real conversations about mindset, growth, and understanding yourself better, join our Discord community. It's a space where we share insights, challenge perspectives, and grow together. You'll find the link waiting for you in the description. The journey to understanding yourself doesn't end with birthdays. It's only just beginning.